Hi, everybody. My name is Mike Coas, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about a book, an ebook that Sharon C. Jenkins and I wrote last summer to help our fellow authors. And the name of the book is Maximize Your Book Sales with Data Analysis. It's a short and simple little book. The best part is it's totally free, and you can go to Amazon today and download it. And in that book, one of the chapters I wrote, it's all about how to measure your sales data and how to use that to make the most of your book marketing efforts. And so it's a very simple concept. Essentially, what you're going to do is you go to your author dashboards, which you can find wherever you distribute your book. So if you distribute your ebook or paperback through KDP, you'll log into kdp.com and you'll check your daily sales data. And you want to figure out what is your sales on a daily basis. And the next time you try a new sales tactic, like you run a Facebook ad or you give a speech or you do a Facebook Live event, you want to know what your sales were before the event, during the event, and after the event. And then that way you can see if that marketing sales tactic was effective. Now, where do you find your sales author dashboard? Your author dashboards are going to be wherever you distribute your book. Like I said, KDP is one, Ingram Spark is another one, Draft to Digital is another one. There's a whole bunch of different book distributors out there, and they all have their own author dashboards. So you can check your sales data every day if you want. I recommend doing at least every day, once a day, or if you can't do that, at least 2 or 3 times a week, just to get an idea of your typical sales data. Other places you can go to is Author Central. So if you have an account on authorcentral.com, which is free, that's another place to check your sales data. Also, if you have a Google Analytics app on your phone, which I do and I recommend, it's a great way to keep tabs of your visitors to your author website. And it will tell you where people come from, whether it's social media or other places, other search engines. It tells you all that data. It tells you if they bounced and they left immediately. It'll tell you if they stuck around and how long they typically stuck around for your website. And if you sell your book directly from your website, it'll give you all that data, and it's free. It's called Google Analytics. I highly recommend that app for your phone. So there's lots of places, like I said, to find your sales data on your dashboards. If you also run ads on Amazon, which I do and I've had really good success with, they have really good detailed sales data on your Amazon ads webpage. You can find the same thing with Facebook ads, Google ads, etc. So these are all great places to find your sales data, and I recommend checking it frequently. Another tip is to run your ads one at a time. So whatever your new ad is or your new marketing campaign, do it one at a time so you can get a good handle on how effective that one sales tactic is for your sales. If you run two things at the same time, you won't know which one had the most impact. So these are all tips in our little ebook, Maximize Your Book Sales with Data Analysis. Sharon C. Jenkins also has some very helpful tips in her chapter. So go check out that ebook today. Oh yeah, one thing. Sharon asked me to mention my latest book. It's called Smart Marketing for Indie Authors. And in this book, I talk about all the different ways I did to sell my first 1,500 or so copies of my books. And I went through 16 different marketing tactics, such as Amazon ads and other online ads. Also gave lots of speeches, active on social media, lots of different things. And I go through the good and the bad of all those things and how much time and money I spent on them to give you ideas on what you can use. Now, the best thing that perhaps that I have in that book is the formula that I came up with for book sales. And it's a very simple formula. It's right here on the board behind me. So if you can see that, book sales equals an appealing book plus social proof plus visibility. And all that really means is, number one, you have an appealing book. So that means you write the book for your intended audience, your target audience. Make sure you appeal to their wants and needs. The second part of that is you want to make sure you have a professional looking book cover, and you want to make sure you have copy editing done by a professional editor, so you don't have any spelling errors and grammar mistakes and that sort of thing. So that's all part of an appealing book. The second component is social proof, which simply means a third party is giving you recognition that your book is worthwhile. It's a good book. And so you can do that by getting customer reviews on Amazon, 5-star reviews preferably, or 4-star. Those are all very helpful. You can also buy an editorial review like Kirkus Reviews, Clarion, etc. You can also achieve bestseller status on Amazon, or you can get book awards. These are all just different examples of ways to get social proof. And last component is visibility, and you can do that by buying ads, Amazon ads, for example. You can do it by giving speeches or book signings. You can also do it by being active on social media. So these are all different tactics to get visibility. And I recommend working on all three components. Again, book sales equals an appealing book plus social proof plus visibility. And I cover all this more in my book, Smart Marketing for Indie Authors. So go check it out today. You can find me on mikekowis.com, MikeKowis. That's all I have today, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.